root. So this is the selector. You can call the selectors in different ways. One is by using the custom part of it. The second is when you use a dot, you can use it a class. When you are using a hash, you can call with as an ID, or when you are using a bracket, you can just use it as an attribute. So these are the different ways which you can invoke the selector. So now when you create this component class, you have something called as template URL and style URLs. So what exactly is this template URLs and style URLs? See, generally what exactly happens is once you create a component, there is a template types. So the template types can be inline template, or it can be multi-line template, or it can be an external template. So inline, I'll just come to this. Now here, when you are once you create a component, you have that component.cs. So here template URL means this HTML file is an external file where you are trying to call that particular HTML file in this template URL. So this is what is called as external template. Style URLs. So you're calling this particular CSS file. So this CSS file is not residing within this component.ts. It is outside this. So it is called as an external templating. So whenever you are using template URL and style URLs, it is understood that this start of templating is called as external templates. It is called as external template. The next is we are seeing the internal part of the template. So what is this internal part of the template? You can just see that you will have only one component class. That is, the HTML and the CSS files are not called. You are using template. Here it is template and it is styles. So there is a lot of difference between this. Here it is URL and here it is template URL and template URL. So you are invoking the external files here. So this is what is called as external template. Whereas in this, you are writing the tags, HTML tags within this template and the style also within this particular one. So this is called as internal templates. So this is called as internal template. So there is a drawback even with, so once is when you're using an internal template, the folder structure has been reduced. But there is one drawback in this part of it is, so here when you are using a template and that is inline template or inline style, you will not have the IntelliSense feature will not be available. See now, for example, I will just write text align. So I'm not getting any use of IntelliSense. Okay, so now if I just go to the CSS, so here I will just tell color. So I'm able to get the IntelliSense color : blue. So here I'll be able to get the IntelliSense. So if it is external, I'll be able to get the IntelliSense. But if it is inline, I'll not be able to get the IntelliSense feature. That is one part of it. Okay. So now the next part of it is, there is one more concept which is called as multi-line templating. So what is this multi-line templating? So if you are using one particular file, multi-line templating can be done using this particular concept where you will be using backtick. So backtick, you will be using this tick. So you are writing multiple lines. So backtick P : red text align center. So multiple lines you can just use it. So I can just break this, make like this. So it is nothing but this is what is called as a multi-line